It has been 102 days since, well, this.
Florida trying to end it up against the wall, which would be fitting. 3 seconds to go. The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Are you kidding me?
Oilers Nation, have you recovered? How did you feel after that? I was shocked and numb. I just needed a break from the Oilers for a while. About a week after this, my dad called me asking what I thought about the draft and free agency, and I had no clue. Yeah, I needed a serious break from the Oilers and from hockey. Did you find the NHL playoffs lasted too long? I found the playoffs exhausting. June 24th is too late to end the hockey season. When the Canadian Football League starts before hockey's over, the hockey season is too long. If it's ended by June 1st, it would be acceptable. Is it just me? What do you think? Put that in the comments below. It's not your assignment. I'm just curious what your opinion is. Hockey starts tonight with the Sabres and Devils playing in Prague, but it really starts next Wednesday, October 9th, or as I call Van Halen Week Eve, when it really matters. The Oilers will raise the Western Conference Championship banner to the roof before playing the Winnipeg Jets. Well, enough about hockey. Welcome to episode 44. How was your summer? Did you check anything off your bucket list? Did you go anywhere special? My summer started off with a change of vehicles. After 11 years and nearly 350,000 kilometers, it was time to say goodbye to the Silver Bullet Dodge Ram. And hello to a 2018 Toyota 4Runner Limited with much lower kilometers. It's nice to have heated seats in the sunroof again, too. In July, there was a baby shower for my daughter and her fiance, Jesse. I had a chance to meet the rest of his family. Also this summer, I relaunched the podcast with some modifications, including having an assistant help with the show, and also introduced That Big HVAC School as well. And as far as a bucket list item goes, for me, was to see my favorite NFL team, the Miami Dolphins, live. Thanks to Dino Malella, that happened recently in Seattle. The Finns lost to the Seahawks 24-3, but it was a very cool experience. And speaking of football, I went out to support my health coach and friend, Stevie the Bull Schnorr, at one of her flag football games. I haven't seen her since before COVID. It's a little known fact that Stevie was the first person in the Lower Mainland other than my family to contact me when I moved to British Columbia. I wish you all the best in your move back to Alberta. And did I mention COVID? You know, that time where we all locked down and the only way to meet new people was through social media? I met a young lady named Glorica, and we've had some very thought-provoking conversations over the years. And this past July, I finally met her in person. She is a local artist and a kind and generous person. Speaking of meeting people, on September 4th, my grandson, Emery James Kevin Kilback, was born. He'd be a month old today, and he's truly amazing. And his arrival ended the series Sundays with Sophia. But don't worry, there's something new in the works. At the end of this episode, after the final credits, there's a preview of what's coming. And lastly, there was the trip to Vegas this summer. Most of the Cabo crew and I went to see Sammy Hagar for his Best of All Worlds tour. The show was fantastic. However, the best story is from the pre-party at the Cabo Wabo Cantina in Vegas. Bev purchased 4 tickets to this event, and when you arrive at the cantina, they give you a wristband and raffle tickets. There's 4 of us, so there's 4 raffle tickets. I spread them on the table and said, pick your ticket. Paul said, I want the one with the 2 in it. So he got that one. During the event, they were raffling off different prizes. The final raffle was for a Cabo Wabo guitar signed by Sammy Hagar. They announced the winning ticket and it had a 2 in it. Yes, Paul won the signed guitar. He was floating off the ground the rest of the weekend. Everybody there wanted their picture taken with Paul and the guitar. He was swarmed by everyone at the pre-party. Before the concert, however, he did take the guitar back to his room for safekeeping. However, even after the concert, when we were walking to our hotel, people were pointing him out and saying, that's the guy who won the autographed guitar. Yes, Paul was famous that night. And speaking of famous,
I'll make you famous.
Ross Annex, her content is very humorous and always involves an inflatable costume. During the summer, the company I work for were whole sponsors at a couple of golf tournaments. We have a game similar to that of Jeopardy called the Gateway Game. The foursome of the golf team has to compete for prizes, and everyone has fun. This takes us to your assignment.
I won the Gateway Game! I won the Gateway Game!
I won the Gateway Game! Woo!
So your assignment is, what does your company do for fun to boost morale? Put that in the comments below. Well, that's a wrap for episode 44. We were hoping Ryan Reynolds would join us today. He was even in Vancouver this past summer with his little soccer team and didn't even reach out to Mornings with Duane. Do you know what we did? We took to the streets to find out what people thought about this.
Is Ryan Reynolds nice?
No.
Is Ryan Reynolds nice?
No comment.
Do you think Ryan Reynolds is nice?
Yes.
Interesting. Maybe we need to get another Vancouverite on the show, like Michael Bublé. Well, enjoy the hockey season tonight. Remember, regardless of who you cheer for, always be a force for good.
Pants? Who wears pants?
He's just a baby loved by all, new to the world, the big blue ball. Big sister Sophia will take care of him. It's Emery's world we are all living in. Emery's world full of love and light, every day and every night. Emery's world where dreams come true. With Sophia by his side, there's nothing they can't